Hey guys, it's Melissa and welcome to Mel's Customs. Um, if you don't know already, I have another channel that's all about healing, Reiki, metaphysical stuff. And today on this channel, we're gonna do a t-shirt for the other channel. So with all that fun stuff said, we're gonna get on working on this t-shirt. We're gonna do it on this channel and then we're gonna give it away on the other channel. However, if you like the shirt, you're more than welcome to like, subscribe, and share. And when you do that, I'm gonna put your name in for the drawing. And if you're already a subscriber, we don't want to leave you out, so just make a comment below. We'll put you in for a drawing for a similar shirt. So yeah, with all of that said, we're gonna get on to designing this t-shirt. So at first, guys, I was gonna do just a lotus flower, but I think I'm gonna do like an eye with some tears watering the flower. I don't know if that'd be I don't know what it'll look like. Let's give it a whirly. So let's pick the centerish point here and get our just the outline of the eye. We don't need the full detail because we'll do that with the color with zip paint. But we're gonna want the eye, and then we're gonna need, the general kind of flow of tears and the pooling underneath. And then you might hear my bird in the background. If so, that's that. Here it goes. I'm gonna try to finish it with him screaming in the background, but Captain is being very loud in the background, so I went ahead and finished the outline of what I'm gonna paint. I'm probably gonna try to paint some on video and off video because the bird doesn't want to stop screaming, but we'll see what we can do. But this is what the sketch looks like. This is it so far. Right now I'm working with a slightly darker blue to give the water here some dimension and kind of shadow on this flower. It's a little difficult to do and hold the camera, but we'll do a wee bit. It's just mostly going to blend it and get that roughness, and then we'll go back and sharpen it because, like I said, it's a little bit more difficult to do when I'm holding the camera in my hand. But, yeah, should be able to make it happen. Hopefully my dog, who's snorting like a little piglet under the table, isn't too loud for you, too distracting. And then hopefully Captain, which is now just talking, doesn't decide to scream again. So hopefully we can maintain some sort of quietness for a minute. But if not, perks of having some petsies. Actually, not so much the perks with those, but there's so many benefits to having pets that when they do foolish things like that, then that's okay. So, anyway, so far that's the blue. We got the eyeball. I'll put a little bit of the dark blue in there too to make that tear look a little more like a tear. This is what it's looking like so far. Gonna work on the flower. Hopefully we can get a little bit of painting in on the video before the bird starts screaming again, but yeah, we're just adding the darker layers and kind of making that color pop. So I'm just gonna go in around the edges and then spreading it out. goes on. No, I'm just kidding. I'm usually talking a lot through these videos, but I'm holding this in my lap and I'm holding the paintbrush in one hand and the camera in the other, so I'm like already multitasking, let alone talk, so I'll try. Or maybe that's better, that I don't talk. Who knows? I guess on the day if I have something interesting to say. You hear my dog moving around down at my feet. It's a big old lugger. She's labbing new feet. She's a big girl. I'm going to show you a picture though, because then she'll just want me to play with her, and just got to get this paint shirt done while the paint's nice and wet. She's a little attention hog too, so she's usually okay, but not when I have wet paint. It can be a little bit. Just kind of just blending this a wee bit. Luckily the material and the paint blend nicely. So here we just keep messing around and moving the paint through the fabric, and it tends to blend just fine. Especially if you use, and you should use, I mean you don't have to, but I always use the fabric stuff that you add to it to it's a medium that you can add to it. It's white usually, but so it lightens your color up a tiny bit, but it makes it so the paint isn't stiff on your clothing, so when you wash it, it doesn't come out and stand up on its own. Stuff works good. You can get it from all kinds of different craft stores and such. Angelus does have Too Soft, which is their version of it, and it's really, really good quality, but you don't really need it on like the shirts and the clothing. It's great for the shoes, but you don't really have to use it on this per se, because it doesn't require that much of it. Like I said, you could go and do without it. However, it does make a pretty decent, it makes a difference as far as how it washes and how it sticks. And even now, as I'm trying to spread it out and blend it in, it actually helps to be able to blend it. Oops, just painted my camera. That's okay. So we're just going to put this color on here and kind of get it going here a little, and then I'm going to go through and do some fine detailing to the lotus and to the eye up there. Just want this initial coat of paint on there, and I'm going to go a little darker up and close towards the creases here, but again, put the base on first. It's all about the base. So, knock on wood. Oops. One bird singing, which means the macaw's gonna start screaming at us soon. He doesn't like when everybody else talks and he's quiet, so he tends to start screaming. So we'll see how long we can video this. But almost done this section anyway. This is nice and easy because you don't need to really detail it. I'm using the smaller brush only because I'm getting in really, really close, and it's easier to do while I'm, balancing this board and t-shirt in my lap. So, seems to be working. I think I got a little bit too much paint there, so I try to blend it in a wee bit more. looks pretty decent. So I'm going to come in and get really dark and maybe highlight some of the ends of the petals as well. But I'm going to pause it for now. I just went ahead and kind of finished it because the bird started acting crazy again. Hee hee, so here you go.